Coach Jaeden Gould, who we just heard is now, officially all set to come here. You had recruited him the first time around. Getting him the second time around, just what you can say about him transferring in and what that conversation was like to essentially re-recruit him.
First of all, you know how I am. I don't like to go too much individual. So what I will say is I'm excited that he's here. And I will go back to, let's talk about the difference between recruiting somebody the first time, a high school freshman, where they're taking 5 visits for the very first time, compared to a transfer portal young man who's already gone through those 5 visits. And now when they come into my office, it's totally different. They don't want to go out. They can come do the visit in one day. They want to look at their position coach. They want to look at their positions. They want to see how they're going to be used. They're looking at your offense and defense. They are breaking it down at a graduate assistant coach's level, because now they're making business decisions. The lights, the glamours, their friends being in certain places. All that stuff was important the first time around, but the second time around, they want to make sure it's a fit for them, because this is the last opportunity that they get. So the conversations are a lot different than with the high school guys.
And kind of going off of that, the positives and negatives of the transfer portal that you've experienced as a coach, knowing that it's constantly growing, it seems like.
The positives is you get an opportunity to, get different personnels or players at the top of the food chain, seniors, juniors, or go back and get smaller ones. When you say the negatives, I just think the transfer portal is here to stay, along with all the things that come along with it. Young people have the right to change their mind. And actually, if you're 17 and 18, you might need to change your mind. 21, 22, not so much. The thing that I will say is that, I know 2 of the guys that went into the transfer portal for us, they already have their Syracuse degrees. And if you come to a school and you graduate from that school, I am 100% with you that you should have the ability to go somewhere else if you want. I would be very reluctant to think that they could find a better degree than Syracuse, but after you get a Syracuse degree, to have the opportunity to play the game that you love 1 or 2 more years before you give it up, I think that's a right that everybody should have.